Hi everybody, welcome back to the Digimon stream, and welcome you all back to the stream of Digimon. I have a new keyboard, as many of you are aware. I have told as many of you as I possibly can. Like what? Like is it just not connected to anything? Did I pull it out of the fucking? So I've got a USB cable here, right? USB-C to charge the fucking keyboard halves, and it's just not showing me a PLI. So are you actually? Yeah, you're plugged in, dude. You charge my phone perfectly fine. Okay, Digivolve 2 Inspector Flight charges my phone, so why it doesn't charge my keyboard is beyond me. That does actually turn the full keyboard off. That's good. Let's charge it now. Okay. And I connect it wireless, and it's still okay. Pain in the ass, mon. Yeah. It's pain in the ass, mon. That's right. Get out. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, we're back in the room, kids. We're back in the room. We have game audio on the game stream. We have speaker audio on the speaker stream. Sad face. Oh no, not you. Not you, the keyboard. Okay, I don't get it, right? They delayed production because they were working out teething problems with the physical construction of the board, right? They've already successfully launched one board, right, which uses essentially the same firmware. Okay? And yet, there are features missing on this keyboard. What is this game? Digimon game. It's the Digimon game with the Digimons in it. Right? Okay, so the first problem that I have is that when you press the caps lock, but you love Digimon, but every time they drop these things, they suck. You just have to become a Numamon trainer. You just have to become a dedicated Numamon trainer. They needed to stick more shows. Yes. I don't know what we were doing here. Do we have a case? Do we have a case? You am's the Digimon trainer. We're all dunzo here, dude. So, it's not going to affect Exomon for a while. Go be productive. Take on some cases. Ego searching isn't really a thing, but there's a Nakano Bulletin board. Go take a look and see if that's what you're into. Nakano Bulletin board. Ah! You fucking Medicmon, not fucking. You get the point. We got a text. Correct him under. The answer is Savage Emperor. Ah! I'm having some deja vu here. They said there's a BBS. There's BBS. Where's the BB? This? No, that's Valhalla. We're looking for the Nakano BBS. Hello, Nakano BBS. Nakano BBS. Nope. Digilab. You need an anti-woman to come and be your temperance mon. I don't know what that means. You wonder if I've gotten lost, looks like we're still getting around problems. Perhaps you should get back to your real job, Cyber Sloith. Ha ha ha, if you get lost again, do come back. Alright, okay. So Kuremi tells me to take on some cases. You tell me to take on some cases. There are no cases to take on, friendo. Oh! The bulletin board is packed with people's grievances. Temperance. Patience. Fried chicken. I hear strange groans during the night. I saw a monster shadow inside Nakano Broadway. Bizarre things are happening more and more. What's going to happen to us? Detective agency is going to be behind this. I'll pretend I didn't read that last part. Brababow. We've got another case to tackle. Hope you're ready for a day of hard... Redacted. Hold on, what's this about the bulletin board? People saying this place is taking a turn for even the wild. Alright. Alright, sounds like the residents have a lot of pent up frustration they're letting out now. Time for some hard redacted. You need a patient Digimon to help you not smacking your patients for dumb calls, stub toes. Spectreflight, are you actually a medic? Actually a medic? A cough with no other symptoms? Are you actually a medic? Are you actually a professional, trained, actual medical doctor personage? Okay. You am an EMT. Oh, okay, no. I mean, EMTs are fantastic. Don't get me wrong. EMTs are amazing. But I thought you may have been a chiropractor, or a physiotherapist, or I don't know, someone with the instant cure to celiac. That would have been cool. You're definitely overworked and underpaid, that's for sure. See what we can do to clear our good name, would you say? You hate people. You need Digimon to keep you from smacking people on dumb calls. Yeah, I feel that. The more people you interact with, the fewer of them seem like the real deal, you know? Sometimes, you know? Do you ever have it? Do you ever have it when someone asks you a question, right? You get to them face to face. They ask you a question. You tell them the answer to their question. And they, one, they don't listen to you. They just pretend you didn't say anything. Two, they accept your advice and then they completely go against it word for word. Like they go for the exact opposite thing you recommended for them to do. Or three, they think you're lying. They think you're being paid by the man to tell them this information. There is the fourth case, which I made sense with numbers there. No. They were just bullet points. They're actually not in any order. Do that again. 1, 2, 3. You like those? I don't know where we're going. We're going to the detective agency? Explanations. You got auto-modded Spectreflight. Why? What's going on? You got censored. Did we get a new... Did we get... Ah, there it is. Because you cursed. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can still see. Start investigating the case. In this case, broadway management. Kyoko Kuremi. Hang on a second. Ever met a medic who didn't curse? I've never met a medic, Spectreflight. I've never needed EMT. I have rung the semi-emergency hotline one time because I thought I was having a heart attack. But they said that I wasn't having a heart attack and that I would be fine. So, rewind the numbers because I was making sense. So, the people, when you give people advice, there's person number 1 who didn't hear you, right? They heard you, they weren't paying attention. They asked you a question, they are expecting an answer, you give them an answer and they don't listen to you. They just straight up, I'm in another world. Person number 2, you give them the advice, you give them the advice, and they word for word go against the advice. Every single word in your sentence, they flip it around and they do that instead. 2, you've had her. 3, they think you're lying. They listen to your advice, they understand your advice, they won't take your advice because they think you're being paid to shill a product, to shill a service, to distract them from things that are worse for them or better for them or whatever. And they're needing CPR 2 minutes later. I guess it's more serious in your line of work. If I tell someone advice, they just buy the wrong shoes and they come back 6 months later like my feet hurt still. I told you those shoes aren't going to be comfy. I said you try them on. You've argued worth since you don't work for a medical work for a hotel. You don't care if they get an ambulance. Huh? Wow. You just care your report is easier. Fair. Hi there, mate. You're early today. Of course, we heard you had something intriguing to share with the club. How could we not rush on over? You may calm down. You sound overeager. Get an ambulance. Go to hospital. Yep. Sorry, detective. Just got a little worked up. I don't want to have to come back. That's me for you. Wouldn't have it any other way. See, you're the same gang from our Shibuya Hirasaka experiment as well. Color me surprised. See, you're still part of the occult lab. Takes guts to stay around after what happened in Shibuya. Number 4? Number 4 is people who listen to you and understand your advice and take it under advisement. Like a normal person. Like a normal person that you would expect, except for they only make up 25% of all of the normal people out there. So they are, in fact, the outlier. Just like the what do you call it? The neurotypicals. That's only 33% of the entire global populace. You actually get that about 30% of the local time, actually. Wow. No way. That's no. It's genuinely a 4-way split. Like there's basically nobody will take my advice on anything for any reason. Mainly because you frown. I just thought that's just, if you frown, they get angry if you frown. You know, they get angry if you smile. They get angry if you try and help them. They get angry if you try and tell them to fuck off. So some people are just gonna, the people are gonna do what they're gonna do. All right. There is nothing you can do for them. You can fix most trauma. Sick. Fuck off. Yeah. Takes guts to stay around for Shibuya. That's all on me. After the experience, she really started devoting herself to running the club. She's practically on fire. Literally on fire on Sundays. Can't do dick. I have no meds. Go to clinic. Yeah. Yeah. I owe it all to you now that there's strange mysteries like that lurking around in the world. Just don't say I don't warn you if you get caught up in something serious one of these days. Or I'm doing this research precisely to prevent that from ever happening. You never know what you're up against to survive. What? You have to know what you're up against to survive. Everyone knows that. Anyway, sorry to call you out here when you're so busy as is. It's perfectly fine, I promise. We hear the occult is afoot somewhere, so we can help out some running some fast. You can't help but come running fast. I feel like we've gone in a circle here. Hold on, am I having deja vu? Spectre Flight, am I calling 999? 30% of actual trauma or listening sick people. Most sick people want mids. Or want you to wave a magic wand. Oh boy. Do I want a magic wand to be waved across my aching joints? Spectre Flight. Boy, do I want a magic wand to let me eat all of the food that I want to eat all the time. And also lose weight at the same time. 999 won't get you? No, but I mean... It'll get your local equivalent where I live. How am I going to get you Spectre Flight? I'm assuming you live in Canada. I don't know any other countries that have medical professionals inside hotels. That's crazy. In fact, I don't even know that Canada does. That's a wild guess. Don't let me dox you. Kentucky? I'll stop. We hear about the occult so can't help but come running as fast as can. That's our job in the Independent Occult Research Club. Canada? If you called 911, 999 for... I don't know what numbers they have in other parts of the world. It's 110 in Japan, right? 110? The crap your patients called for. See, I'm curious, but I'm also like, I know what it's gonna be, and I'm gonna be shameful of you, folk callers, when I hear it. Well, I appreciate your vigor. Still, that being said, Tokyo has more than its fair share of occult phenomena going around these days, so I'd rather come over to our neck of the woods. You'd be in trouble if you have 5 to 6 out of 10 pain daily. Yay, military. Yay, military. Yeah, I don't know if it's a 5 to 6 pain daily. It varies depending on what happens. I'm definitely having some deja vu. You have a 5 to 6 pain. Yeah, but like I also have, like I'd say most days it's like a 3 to 4. But if I have to stand up more than 5 hours, it's like an 8 to 10. You was a firefighter? Maybe not a 10. Still annoying though. You was a firefighter in the military. That's the average? Just being in pain all day. Being in medium pain all day. Every day. For the rest of your life. That's the average. That's not average. I wanna come out here and give you a PSA. Let you know that if you're in pain, if you're in a 5 to 6 pain all day, every day, shit's fucked, dude. Shit's fucked. I saw that video as well. I saw that video, Spectacular. You're on 2 muscle relaxers and an anti-inflammatory. Do you know... The thing is, I think, right, okay, so my auntie had early onset rheumatoid arthritis, right? My cousin has got early onset rheumatoid arthritis, right? My dad is a sports person, so we can't judge his bodily health on genetics, but I'm pretty sure that in his side of the family there's a lot of rheumatoid arthritis. And I've had some real cranky joint pain in my hands this last kind of month or two. I'm thinking maybe it's rheumatoid arthritis, but there's no swelling ever. No swelling ever. And that's the key thing, right? There's an inflammation around the joints. So you go to them and you say, I have joint pain. And they're like, oh, cool. Do you have swelling? And you're like, oh, really? And they're like, probably not arthritis then, is it? But also, if you don't have any swelling, you're not going to have any of that shit, any of the swell chemical in your blood. So even if they do have blood tests, it wouldn't show up, would it? But that's what you need, right? To get a diagnosis for rheumatoid arthritis. You need a blood test that has that chemical in it. What's it called? Poop. Making coffee. Hey Reno, I've been sat here since 1:30. Hey, come back here. Hey. Kettle won't boil that fast. I've been here since 1:30, and I forgot to stream because I was getting very angry at a different video game, okay? So I want to make it real clear that I'm extremely angry today as well. Very angry, very stressed out. Because I was trying to enjoy myself in a video game, and they just make it stressful. I think after next season, I don't play Destiny 2 ever again. I think after the next season, which is the last season I've paid for, I uninstall Destiny 2. And I never look back. I think the final shape can suck my dick. In no uncertain terms. Tokyo's... Well, let you put it like that. Isn't obvious? Nakano is leagues apart from anything else you call a cult mech around here. Exactly. I couldn't have put it better myself, Kenji. That's just what I would hope for out of the vice president. Hehehe. Oh, me. Yeesh, Kenji. You're not exactly doing us any favors getting all hyped up even more, you know. Well, what I said is still true. All sorts of weird, unusual things go down here in Nakano. I mean, there's the bleeding mural said to have blood gushing out of the mouths and eyes of the lobby, the first floor lobby. And eyes in the lobby on the first floor lobby for starting the... Am I having deja vu in the same sentence here? Look, I know Yag thinks I have dyslexia, which can't be proven. You can't prove that I have dyslexia. But I swear to God, the text in this game has suddenly gotten like 1,000% worse. Then there's a skeleton pool home to a pile of abandoned corpses that turn to bones overnight. Nice. Rumor has it that late at night there were people clad in white flying over the roof while holding a hidden Shabbat. Holding a hidden Shabbat? Shabbat? Jesus. Sounds like the painting needs vet benefits. And then you've also got the mysterious fish rains that have poured down over Nakano for ages, foretelling imminent misfortune. I thought it was frog rains. That's a real thing, right? Because frog spawns are quite small and quite light. They can be taken up with evaporate water. They can be birthed in the clouds themselves and rain down as semi-formed tadpole frog. Like, that's a real thing that has happened in recorded history, right? That's not something I just read on an internet forum one time. Like that, they were trying to like disprove all of the holy shit in the five plagues, 5 plagues of Egypt. And they were all like, yeah, no, that could happen. Yeah, the River Nile goes red sometimes because of sediments, because there's a fucking delta and there's a lot of mud in it. That's how the Nile works, kind of. And they were like, yeah, just a bunch of iron oxide sediment in the Nile would turn it red. You know, it would look a little bit creepy, a little bit muddy. You're a stud and busted boy. Yeah. Oh, ew. Fucking. Oh, that feels good. Oh, yeah, that feels. Hey. Oh. I'm trying to find out a way to engage my whole back, you know. I don't know what engage means, but I need it. I need it to happen. All those things remain unsolved, so naturally, Finally, you should mention those specifically because I actually solved them all already. Huh? You did? You already solved all of them? What's this already talk? This is my home now. It's a detective. If you tell me something weird is up, of course I'm going to go look around. That's all long in the past. Heh, why the long face? Didn't say this case would be up your alley. As for your reward this time around, how about I give you guys the file with my so-called supernatural cases I worked on? Oh, then of course we'll do it. Tell us more. That's the spirit. I fully intend to make use of your club's unique expertise for today's case. We've already discussed Tokyo's become a real hotbed for the supernatural, and it goes without saying that Nakano is no exception. I swear to God, we've already had this text. When you judge pain levels, you try to ignore what you deal with, but it provides a good metric. Trapped nerves, though. Oh, can I tell you a different kind of pain? Can I tell you a different kind of pain that I suffered from? So I saw a flash sale. Most patients you would rate a 4 or 5 are claiming a 10 out of 10. I don't think I've had any 10. I don't have a lot of 10 out of 10 pain. There was that one time, the second... I would rate the second COVID vaccine side effects as like a 9.5. Holy shit. But yeah, second kind of pain, kids. Okay. I had an email saying there was a flash sale. 10 out of 10 is every third or fourth call. Ah, it always is. Or, hey. They don't have a scale. But anyway, I got an email saying there was a flash sale on a brand product that I wanted. 6 out of 10 after catching it. COVID was like a 1 out of 10 for me. I know a lot of people died from it though, so each to their own. Went to work next week. Yeah. I couldn't smell anything for 2 years, but hey. Potato, potato, you know? But yeah, I got an email from a brand. Said product that I had wanted was in stock. And they had been reduced 65% off, and I was like, oh yeah, cool, I'll buy one. Nice. Sales on until Monday. I went on this morning to buy it. Sold out. You got the bone chills and the exhaustion. Exhaustion isn't a thing you can call off. Yeah, you can call. The first time I had COVID, yeah, exhaustion, like massive fatigue and no sense of smell. But the sense of smell like went halfway through. It wasn't like right at the start, which was annoying. Random screeching noises. Not me. Not me. The second time I had COVID, the bone chills, yeah. But no exhaustion and no loss of smell or taste. The bone chills are really bad, man. Like, right down the sternum. Holy shit. Like, right in the core. Used hot sauce to get your taste and smell back on track. Didn't work. Do you know? When it was the peak, could not smell anything. I could still taste things, but like spiciness had lost all value. So I was just like eating like handfuls of chili flakes for fun. It's very funny. Like I'd just like cover bread in chili. Like you'd put a couple of chili flakes on cheese on toast, but like I'd put like, and then hot sauce on top. It was ridiculous. They were the days. Hey, you gotta make the most of the shit that you get, okay? Don't tell me not to enjoy my time. Got it back in a week and a half. Pepper to jalapeno to habanero to ghost pepper to Trinidad. Nope. No sir, did not work. Literally took 700 days for my smell to come back. And then you hated things for 3 days. That Trinidad is mean. But even with my assistant on board, there are just too many for us to handle ourselves. There are essentially 4 different odd phenomena going around here. I want you guys to solve with your passion and your young sensibility. 4 oddities, okay, go on. First, I want to figure out what's behind the 3-legged with few, who wanders around these parts in search of something. Then I want you to look into the katakata, who roams the floors of Nakano Broadway. After that, look into the Reaper elevator that ascends from the basement to the 4th floor at 2 AM. And last but certainly not least, see what you can find about Master Tip Tap, a spirit. Why would they so ambiguous and vague and you don't give any details, and then she'll turn to us and she'll be like, I have 18 panels of dialogue to tell you about your quest now. Given these legends their names based on eyewitness accounts I've had, so now it's up to you guys to solve Nakano's urban legends, alright? Would you say, will you go for it? This is so exciting, can't wait to get started. Everybody, we're heading to the K Cafe to formulate a plan on the double. May wait up! Those two sure can't contain themselves. We better indulge them and head on over, not like we have much of a choice. You think you get to take it easy now? You're joining up with them too, Poopy. This might be a bit awkward to ask, but I've noticed your assistant just kind of zones out sometimes. Everything okay? It's nothing too severe right now, but I can tell things are starting to get unstable with body. Control over data is slipping. Really? Seems to have even forgotten what happened here. That's what I do. Well, now that we're well into the night, our time has finally come to spring into action. Since we're here, we may as well start on the first floor. Going through every floor and checking whether these strange things are actually taking place, right? Right, since the reports of three-legged message potential on this floor, start with that now and go down. Don't forget we have to be at the basement and the second floor at 2 AM. Otherwise we'll miss the Reaper elevator. Alright, let's get started. Those reflections, by the way, are nasty. Could you not have baked a larger cube map for that? This game came out in 2014, dude. 2014? Check it. What tool lets you send messages to other people? Carrier pigeon. Can I phone a friend? I figured out the little of three-legged Matthew's backstory, so get this. 30 years ago, there was a popular Anita doll whose clothes you could swap out. Matthew was another doll who was her ex-boyfriend. Originally, he was described as being her fiancé, but another male doll that showed up later, Lance, a diplomat, became more popular. At some points, Lance and Anita got hitched, and Matthew was relegated to the ex-boyfriend position. Wow. Wouldn't go that way if I were you. It's just a bad direction to head at this hour. What the fuck? Oh, can we pull a coin? There's no reason to go outside right now. I want to pull a coin, idiot. Oh my god. Turns out there's a epilogue of sorts to Matthew's story. After he lost Anita to Lance, Matthew went insane and attacked Lance, chopping his body up and sending the pieces to Anita. Holy, what the fuck? Things didn't go according to plan. Turns out Anita was putting Lance's body back together using forbidden dark magic. What the fuck? What Matthew did in response was to attach that final leg to his own body, ostensibly in an effort to ensure Lance could never be revived. Oh, that's why he's called Three-Legged Matthew. I thought it was a different thing, but this is a kid's game, so yeah, never mind. Whoops. Ever since, he's apparently been walking around with much difficulty on his three legs, roaming about here and there. Forever searching for memories of the good old days he and Anita once had. Hee hee. You know, I think Manaka and Kenji make for a cute pair, don't you? Oh, but don't tell him I said that. Nakano Broadway at night feels really creepy. I mean, during the day there are some floors I don't like visiting, but this is something else. Dude, can I just... They left the door open. Can I just grab an iMac? They left the shutters open. They left the lights on. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Alright, then, onto the second floor. Now we'll turn to our attention to Kata Kata. Well, time's a-wasting. Off we go. Is that a Nico Robin statue? No, the other one. A Nami? Nami Rogers. Is that a Nami Rogers statue there? It's the same window dressing in each window. I really get the I really get the feeling like these are horrible photographs taken from an actual store. Oh yeah, can we get a closer look at some of the cards maybe? Wait. Damn it. Like what card game is we doing here? I feel like if you had some of these cards, you'd be able to squint and be like, yeah, that's one of them. From what I can tell, Katakata is derived from the famous Teke Teke legend, okay? Teke Teke is an apparition who lost her feet with a train accident. She can travel up to 150 kilometers per hour with just her arms, laughing as she pursues people. Katakata is therefore an altered form of the Teke Teke. It came to adopt after many years. Huh. And the name Teke Teke was supposedly come from the sound she makes when she moves with her arms. So where does Katakata come from? Thank you for everything. I sent you something, guys. Thanks. I don't think anyone up against the spirit that could go 150 kilometers per hour would have any hope of escaping. If you bump into it, it's game over. Manaka is such a fraidy cat, but she still loves it when Kenji talks about occult stories all passionately and stuff. Wait, Manaka and Kenji are together? I thought it was Mei and Kenji that were together. Or are they rivals? Ooh, shit. Nothing to report here either. Yep, let's make our way up to the 3rd floor. Oh, we're gonna miss the Reaper elevator though. What do we run up to up in here, I wonder? Haunted collectibles. Only one way to find out. Let's split up and get to work, everyone. Hee. Correctamundo. The answer is Digiline. Mega Kabuterimon. And we'll get one from the bottom floor as well, just because we couldn't get one. Greymon, alright. And you know what? One for good luck. Budmon. Nice. This Mandarake is orange and blue. Wow. On those cases, they open from the outside. They're just outside. This just outside shelving. So I guess if you wanted something from these cases, you have to ask a Shine. A Tinian. You seem totally bored, Lily. You're just spouting weird stuff now. Hey, Manaka, how are things with you and Kenji? How far have you two progressed? Tell me. What better time is there to talk about love than the middle of the night? Wait, you're not Manaka. Wait, is it Mei Manaka? Is Manaka her last name? If you happen to meet Katakata, she'll ask, "Need your legs?" And if you don't give her the right response, she'll run off with yours. What's the right response? It's, "I'm using them right now." She's surprisingly cooperative, it turns out. I'm using them right now. Oh, hey, I think I figured out why she's called Katakata. Katakata originally lost her legs after falling onto train tracks in Hokkaido, so maybe her name comes from the sound teeth make when chattering. Why isn't there anything special happening tonight? We've got one more floor to go. Surely there's something up to find on the 4th floor. Come on, let's head up for the elevator. Come to us, O Reaper Elevator. Make thyself known before us. It's basement to 2F. We did this. It's past 2 AM now. Why isn't everything showing up? I called it out to everyone. There's no sign of it appearing at all. This sucks. I hate it. I just want to see the Grim Reaper at least once in my lifetime. Is that too much to ask? Everyone sees the Grim Reaper once, buddy. Hmm? Mate, it's okay. There's still hope. Just keep it together. Well, I never took her to be the type to throw a tantrum when things go poorly. That's Manaka. Wait, who's Lily? What the what the fuck? What the what the what the fuck? What the what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? When we met up earlier yesterday afternoon, the owner said it was fine to use as a break room. It shouldn't be locked. She's not going to listen to reason. I'm in favor of it. I'm beat. I could use a rest after all that investigating. Oh! That's Lily. That's Manaka. But we talked to Lily, but Manaka responded first on... It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine with this. Nothing to worry about. We can't. There's still cuts to check out. We have to check out everything again, top to bottom. There has to be something here. I just know it. Alright. We get it. Let's just go inside K Cafe for a bit so we can reassess the situation. Let's just stay calm and assess the situation. But I talked to Lily. I talked to the cat girl. But Manaka popped up first. And I was just like, what? I've been thrown. I was thrown. Okay, for a few minutes. I was thrown because I have no storage space in the brain. Hey Runa, by the way, welcome. I hope your coffee's going well. I unashamedly bought a whole gluten-free, milk and egg-free vegan vanilla sponge cake tray bake. Apparently it serves 12. Apparently it serves 12. Allegedly. No ghosts, no spirits, no nothing. I'll cheer up. Since when does the good stuff ever happen on the first day you do this sort of work? I just want to see Matthew Cat to the Reaper Elevator and Master Tip Tap. It's okay, May. Really, I'm sure something will come along soon. Really? You sure? Eep. What's wrong? Don't you guys hear it? Is that the elevator? Oh, it must have been daylight savings. Kappa. Japan doesn't observe daylight savings because they're a sane country. It's just a challenge to eat it in 12 bites. Maybe it's Kyoko. But she's not the only resident here. Who could it be? What? Maybe it's a cop? Did the elevator just arrive on this floor? Must have. It's the Reaper elevator. It came. I knew it was real all along. Tip Tap. Oh, is that Master Tip Tap? Kata. Don't tell me. Bleh. No. Three-legged Matthew. What's going on here? What are you kids doing in here? Yeah. Hey, Fizzbuzz. We could ask you the same question. Why are you up so late? Late? Missy, it's morning already. I come here to relax around this time. Huh? It's not even before you. How you doing, Fizzbuzz? Well, actually, it makes sense. How you doing, Reno, by the way? My grandpa tends to get up really early, too. Well, I get it now. That's why the K Cafe only has this place unlocked, so this guy can use it. Hey, Mandon, what's wrong? Am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? This is an accurate representation of me. Just... Is that the third leg? And you blatting about now? Cat. Those dentures are making a chattering sounds because they're misaligned. You also came from the elevator, which could make you the Reaper. Who you calling a Reaper? Tapping sound must have come from... This old guy is behind all of the local urban legends here. You have to be kidding. Uh-oh. May's mournful cries could be heard throughout the building that night. No. So it looks like you guys came through and solved all the mysteries. I couldn't have asked for a better end result than what you found out. So what's so good about it? It's just these old guys takes early morning walks. Perhaps they say truth is stranger than fiction. Get real here. Who could have even seen any of this coming? Let me ask something. When you run around solving mysteries, what were you picturing inside your head? Did you see things in pitch dark? Did you hear things in deafening silence? Personally, in my opinion, I'd say such strong human imagination is the key to engaging in supernatural research. All you guys needed was a Great Dane. A Great Dane. A plate of grated Dane. I don't think we know any Danish streamers. Swedish, yes. Dutch, sure. Danish, I don't. Danish stream. Maybe they're just not into streaming. Because that is the breed of Scooby-Doo. I feel like I kind of get it, but I also kind of don't at the same time. Those are just my own thoughts, and I don't read too deeply into it. Hopefully, when you reach this conclusion, you think you guys have this time for you to think about individually. Now, as promised, I believe I have my files to hand over you as a robot. Those won't be necessary. We'll solve other mysteries ourselves through our own efforts, and our own efforts are boundless passion and imagination. That's a fantastic attitude to have. Wow, Kenji, that's actually kind of cool of you to say that. Perhaps I was out of line then. If you insist that much, then I won't worry about... Oh no, we're so glad they take him off your hands, Detective. That was total episode of Scooby-Doo. That's right, we grab the old man at the end and we rip his rubber mask off, and it was actually a ghost. Wait, are you saying that this crew is the Scooby-Doo mystery team? So we have Velma, Steve, Line, and Scrappy is the cat girl. Scrappy? Scraggy? Scruffy? Scrappy? Scruffy? Shaggy. Shaggy? Shaggy. Shaggy? I'm having some fucking jamais-vu now. Is it capturing my overlay? Oh, no. Velma, Shaggy, and the two knobs. Goigle. Scooby-Doo. Fred, Daphne, Velma, and Shaggy, and their talking dog, Scooby-Doib. You don't tell me you're not even interested in what's in the files. Really, Manaka? Well, maybe just a little. Well, if you aren't, I'll just go ahead and read them by myself. Hey, that's no fair. Here I was thinking I was acting cool for once. Oh, Kenji, you did great. Don't let us get you down. Let's try harder next time. Well, I'm going to take off now. Catch you two later. Looks like it's just the two of us again. Didn't expect them to run off with one of my files. Either way, we can report back to the other tenants that those issues have been taken care of. Hopefully that will improve our standing a little. Those are called club kids or something though. They're growing up so fast. Maybe one of these days I'll start a friendly rivalry of yours. That'd be fun, right? Beep, 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 beep. What makes me track my old bones out here every morning, I wonder? This place feels real nostalgic for me at some reason, but I can't pinpoint the reason why. Pete! What are you doing, Pete? Don't you dare possess that old man, Pete. Brababao! It's always interesting how mysteries often lead and tie into one each other, but I digress. Great work as always. Get ready for another case soon. TM. I haven't seen Pete in a while. I doubt he's left knocking on Broadway, but something's been troubling him. Go find Pete. I will. I must find Pete. Pete is our special bean and must be protected. No, don't foreshadow Pete. No, there's no Dia Zeras here. Don't get out of my way. I want in. I want in. No matter how wacky things become outside, we're open and happy to serve. How about a couple of our special brand? I don't know. I can't speak anymore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. I can't. My tongue, my mouth, my teeth, everything is desynced from my brain today. I'm sorry. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Okay. Ah, Kyoko. Right, welcome. It's never Kyoko. She's never with us. It never happens. They were here, right? They were right here. They were right here doing... Oh, it's cups. It's a little display case with cups in. Can you buy cups from K-Cafe? That's pretty cool. Little magazine wall. No rush? Always a rush. Where could Pete have gone? Is he... No? Machinery's down for maintenance. Alright. Okay. That reminds sense. Perfect roast. Amazing as always, boss. But I'm saving up money, so I can't drink any. So you got any medals for me? Show me your collection. You want to see my collection? Don't tell my wife, okay? Oh, medal dude. Oh, you have no medals, bro. Haha. Someday I'll collect them all. All 700. With your help, I'm one step closer. Ten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 120. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 130. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 140. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 150. 160. 170. 177. 177 out of 700. What the fuck, dude? I've played this game for 80 hours. 80 hours, and I have... Ooh, metal. Mega Capitarimon. Nice. Pete! Pete! Huh, it's you. Do you know what I am? Cause I don't. I don't feel anything at all, not a thing. No, Pete, no! What happened? Pete disappeared in front of me. New case came and just... I promise, chat. It's a one-time operation. All right, just call it stress from the morning of gaming, okay? Just latent game stress. Why should games be stressful, huh, chat? Why should playing a video game be stressful? Hmm? Divest. 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 Just come back here for now. A new case just came in. That's cause for concern. Could be related to what you just witnessed. Pete, no. Pete! It's not going to affect Dejimon for a while. Go be productive, take on some cases. Ah, you know, we found Pete. Just... Ghost cat building. I've been looking for so long. My Miko, my poor cat. Please find Miko. This case comes from an old man in Mizushima. You might remember him as the one behind the 4 urban legends you recently investigated with the occult club members. Well, it well and truly is a small world out there, even when it feels bigger than ever in some ways. Anyways, tasked us for tracking down his cat. Frankly, during times like this, there's something to be said for a down-to-earth gig like this one. Mizushima said he'd be waiting for you at K-Cafe. Oh, his name is Mizushima. Though he didn't actually state when. Wouldn't hurt to go on ahead and check things out at the cafe, so go and do that. Pete, come back. I hope he hasn't been turned into a toad. Feels like it stopped. I wonder what that was. An earthquake? Welcome, grab a drink, have a seat, stay as long as you like. Earthquake? No, I don't feel anything of the sort. So old man Mizushima is not in right now. Alright. You originally met him in the early morning, right? Maybe we'll come back at the same time, see if he shows up. Or can't I just wait here until early morning? Next day, early morning. Old man Mizushima should hopefully be there at this hour. Oh, early morning coin, gacha, early morning coin gacha, Epi Burgamon, yeah. Bomber Nanimon, yeah. Oh, hey, bud. Oh, it's you again. I've been waiting, you know. You stopped by yesterday afternoon, but you couldn't find me. You must have come at a bad time, kid. I've been waiting here forever for you. It's done as done. Let's just let bygones be bygones and start searching now. My Miko, you see. He's inside this wall. Yeah. He? Miko. She? Miko's not a very manly name. Even if it's a pet. I don't know, man. I mean, sure, but okay. New K-Cafe right now? I'm picking up readings of really strong digital wave vibrations on the 4th floor. It's a really huge current coursing through them. Money's on that old time capsule being the cause of them. What's that? An earthquake? No, it's definitely not. There's no movement here on the 1st floor. It's just sensing the digital wave. Pete! It's... I don't want to know. It's better not knowing. Things are fine just the way they are now. It's better if they don't change. Please stop. Don't wake me up from this. It's Miko. No, I'm Pete. Whatever you are, Miko, just come back to me. No, I told you I'm Pete. No, I can't. It's too much to ask of me. I'm not. Please leave me alone. Let things stay just the way they are. I'm sorry, Miko. I'm sorry. Beep, 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 beep. Did I finally get through to you again? The vibrations have stopped for now, but the digital waves are still as intense as ever. There's something big brewing in there. As suspected earlier, they're coming from that old vacuum tube computer inside the wall. Digital waves are just gushing out of there from the old intranet lines that the computer is hooked up to. And so much so that they're forming a cybernetic ley line, a digital line of sorts. If this persists, a digiline, do not even pretend. That's trademark. Fraud effects are felt in the real world. I need you to go inside that vacuum tube computer and do what you can to stop it. I'm counting on you. Sure you want to connect jump? Yeah, sure. Please let me be. Don't wake me from this dream. What's going on with Pete? Only one way to find out. We gotta save Pete, kids. We gotta save Pete. We gotta save Pete. Minna, iku yo! What teddy bear? Monzaimon. Teddy-ursa. Minna, iku yo! Minna, yoku ganbatta ne! Yay, treasure! I think that's actually the way forward, so we're not going to go that way. Instead... Or does it just link up? No. This... Oh! Oh! They don't connect. Oh. Shit. Guess we are going this way then. Minna, iku yo! Oh yeah. Double kill. Nice. No, we already got that one. Minna, iku yo! Unstuff their fluff. Unstuffing. Monzaimon. Not to be confused with the comedy duo act Manzaimon. Ah, that's the way we go. Never mind. Never mind. Friendship times 2. Yeah. SP Restraint Chip C. Yeah, 3x, baby. Let's go. Why'd you have to know who I really am? Pete. No response. That's fine, Pete. Nakano Broadway Construction Part 1. Construction plans for Nakano Broadway, hereby abbreviated MB, were announced in 1959 upon taking 7 years to complete. The reason the lengthy duration was due to a major response to routinely manifested throughout the process. During land leveling, underground water leaked, resulting in an immediate halt to any and all work within the area. A large lake formed and the site was left alone for a long time. Mysteriously large fish appeared, en masse attracting fishermen. Records also indicate people bathed in their large numbers and the child at one point drowned in the lake. Today, something terrible happened. A strange Dejimon appeared in the middle of my bed. It was so cold in there. Even when I tried calling out for help, nobody came for me. These two detectives eventually showed up. Kyoko and Manadonna. Manadonna asked who I was, but I didn't know, so Kyoko gave me a name. Decided to call me Pete, because I'm some sort of time capsule. What? Yeah, Pete, that's my name. Maybe so happy to have one. Names are really special things to have. We must save Pete. Miss, I love you. Trivia: which Digimon has no sword? Leopardmon, Minervamon, or Vidramon? Huh? Vidramon. He's got a V. I guess Minervamon technically has an axe. It's not really a sword, is it? Nice. Nakano Broadway Construction Part 2. No blueprints exist for NB. 1961 saw the Japanese government commence its income doubling plan in order to re-energize the post-war economy. In tandem with unemployment policies, public work projects flooded the country and major construction companies allotted huge budgets. Around 1962, one such project was the main route for the Shuto Expressway, completely ahead of schedule. Nice. At that point, the attention turned back towards Nakano Broadway. Idle laborers and resources were funneled into the area from central Tokyo, at which point work on the building commenced in earnest. It's likely that there wasn't time to even think of preparing proper blueprints for MB at that stage. Huh. Yoshito really likes this girl named Fuyume Yuki. He always sits me on his lap and tells me all about her. Everything is perfect about her, he says. Her singing, her dancing, her looks, everything. She's like a one in a million among idols. I can't do any of those things. I can't sing, I can't dance, but what I can do is curl up and fall asleep on Yoshito's lap. I love doing that. I also just love hearing Yoshito talk to me so happily. Biff. Soon. Huh? Huh? HP up. Alright. Okay. Dejimon, correct. Not bad. Stingmon, sting me. Yeah. DNA Digivolution. XVmon. Uh-oh. We should save. Mm-hmm. All right. What did we need? We needed an X-Vidramon or something. X-Vmon. Let's go up here. I feel like we've been here already. Very interesting. I feel like we've been there already, but I don't think we came back this way. Nakano Broadway Construction Part 3. No blueprints to drop on concrete was poured and rebar was erected tailored to the land around the site. And construction was concluded 40 years later. The final building had 3 underground floors as well as 10 floors above ground. Wow. East Asia's greatest commercial building was therefore constructed on little more than sheer willpower. However, this came at the cost of some aspects of the MB's integrity. The escalator, for instance, only connects the first 3 floors. Most of the underground floors have also gone unused in the ensuing years. Such quirks are a direct result of the circumstances surrounding the building's inception. Yoshito told me that he and his son have been to a World's Fair once. He said that the line to see the moon rocks was really long, so long that it made them tired. He said that his son Till had a good time. People call Yoshito Chef Mizushima. His full name is Yoshito Mizushima. Yoshito is a big important man in the computer room, so he doesn't get to go out with his son much. He's glad they got to see the World's Fair. I wish I could have seen the World's Fair with Yoshito too, but he and I are always together in the computer room. So that's okay, I'm content. Yoshito Mizushima. Keyword get. And now we're back here. It's an Angie man and an Angie lady. No. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we came down through there, yeah. Maybe not. Ho ho ho. Not going to Broadway construction part 4. In most cases, large commercial buildings are run by their owners who control everything from PR stance and internal bylaws. BW was an exception for that rule. At the very start, the shops and the residential spaces alike were sold piecemeal. People who bought their real estate inside the building were free to use it however they pleased. And because of this, soon after MB opened, shop owners and residents started remodeling work on their respective stores and apartments. In the end, this meant the fallen blueprints for MB weren't drafted until 8 years after the building was originally completed. Even in those early days, the building's layout had already become too unwieldy for anyone to fully grasp at that stage. Nice. Yoshito always had me sitting on his lap, petting my head and all nice and gently. I love Yoshito. Yoshito always calls me Miko. Miko is a girl's name. But Yoshito gave it to me, so I love it. Huh! Okay. So, Miko is a boy cat with a girl's name. And everyone was cool with that. I'm glad we've gotten to the bottom of that extremely important discovery. Where is Pete? Garurumon is a vaccine and I can't believe that. Sorry. Get those levels in. Ayy. 3%, wow. We already do this one. Oh no. Antilemon. Antilemon. Yes. Of course. Attack restraint chip B. Why Dejimon though, huh? Get biffed. Ah. Nakano Broadway Construction Part 5. The basement of Broadway once housed the vacuum tube computer within its walls. It had been brought into the building after the end of World War II by war criminals who evaded arrest shielded from the prying eyes of MacArthur's GHQ. The vacuum tube's computer purpose in those days remains a mystery. It's possibly the company utilized for things such as mathematical computations or code breaking, but the speculation is unconfirmed. As time went on, there were eventually nobody left to carry on the original purpose set forth on the terminal. At that point, the computer was apparently buried inside of a wall somewhere. It's dark in here. It's all dark, I can't see a thing. I'm okay with being in the dark, I'm not scared of it or anything, but it's never been this dark before. Yoshito's not here, I don't even smell him. I can't go back outside, Yoshito, where are you? Yoshito, please sit me on your lap and pet my head again. Yoshito. Now you know who I really am. I'm a cat. So it's begun. I have to say, this is a bit more than what I bargained for. This keeps up, the building's gonna collapse for sure. For real, no cap on God. Who am I? Somebody, anybody tell me. Oh, Pete! I won't fuck anything up. Please, who am I? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Help. No, that's not right. Whoa! Meow wow. What? The game crashed of its own accord, but a true shame. Truer shames had ever been shamed. He's called. Ah! He's called Mizu. He's called Mizushima, but I fear that Mizushima is unconvicted Imperial Japanese war criminal from World War II. And the Mizushima that we know, that's Yoshito. The Mizushima we know is probably his son or grandson. It's probably his son or grandson. It has to be. Then again, My granddad was in World War II. I don't know. I don't know, kids. I don't know, kids. Miko. Yeah, that's right. My name is Miko. Yoshito is my friend. Pete is your friend. Yoshito's calling out for me. He's been looking for me this whole time. He found me. Yoshito. Yours too? Whoa. Whew. Just like the tremors have stopped just in the nick of time too. That's my assistant for you. Very well done. I just worry about broken coffee cups. Hey, Miko, it's really you. Dog. That is Yoshito. I'm the one who should be apologizing here. Miko, I'm the one who left you alone inside this whole time. I'm so sorry, my friend. No, it's okay, really. You don't have to be sorry. I know you've been waiting for me since the day you had to go. Oh, Miko. Thank you. If it wasn't for you, I never would have lived to see Miko with my own eyes again. Huh? You had a Dejimon in World War II? What the fuck? I should probably explain. You see, back when the vacuum tube computer room was still around, I lived in the building away from my family. The computer room was where I used to work. The only family I ever had with me that whole time was Miko here. I talked to Miko about everything there. My memories of my family, Fuyume, Yuki, anything to help keep my loneliness at bay in there. He would join me in the computer room and we spent many hours together over the years. Eventually they closed down the room and sealed off the whole thing with a thick wall. It was like it was never there to begin with. It was around that time that I lost Miko too. I couldn't find him wherever I looked. I had a bad feeling about where he might have ended up and came back here, who knows, many times to rescue him. In the end I couldn't do anything for him. I gave up over time and nearly forgot about him. Before I knew it, it had been decades since we'd last been together. Can't thank you enough for making this happen. We couldn't have been reunited without you, kid. Thank you so much. Now we can get back to living together again. Thank you, I'll never forget this day. Backflip. Ah, wicked. Nice work. I can imagine how hard it was, but you really did a good job. So our Pete was actually a cat named Miko, sealed deep inside a wall along with that vacuum tube computer removed from the American occupation days. And somehow using this building's internet, or rather the power of its ley line merged the computer became a Digimon. No. It was always a Digimon. It came through the vacuum tube computer. It wasn't a cat to begin with. It looks like a cat. I'll give you, it looks like a cat. But it was always a Digimon. You can't just put a cat inside a computer, Kyoko, right? You can't just seal a cat in a concrete wall. That's a liability. RSPCA, they'd destroy you. It's always been a Digimon. Stop saying weird things. The old cats had a hell of a life, wouldn't you agree? We can't say for sure what the actual assimilation process entailed, but at this point we know better than to doubt it happened. It didn't happen. It's always a Digimon. It doesn't make any sense that a physical mon could become a Digimon. That's not how it works. They come from the digital space. They come from the digital world. And a vacuum tube computer runs on vacuum tubes, but it's still a digital device. My brother in Christ. Just... Anyway, it's amazing how much and yet how little the digital and real worlds siphon off from one another. Imagine the reason Pete showed up again after all these years because of the digital wave abnormalities we've seen. But you know, there's still one thing about the whole story that bugged me a little. You mentioned that towards the end, the old man Mizushima said, "Now we can go back to living together again," right? Yeah. What do you think he meant by that? Not only that, but in the case he solved earlier, when he was the one behind the urban legends, how did he keep breaking into the building? He lives here. He has a key. If you read any of the information about the Nakano building, it's any unit inside the Nakano building can be either tenanted by a resident or a shop. It's literally in the law. He lives in the building. He has an apartment in the Nakano building. He has a key to get in and out of the Nakano building when he sees fit. Because otherwise, he lives in jail. Although he is an unconvicted war criminal from World War II, so maybe he should live in jail? Or maybe he shouldn't. I don't know what he did. He could have just been, you know, he could have just been a regular plain Jane Heishi, you know? He could have just been infantry. But if he was working in a computer room, he probably almost certainly had a degree and probably almost certainly was at least in signals and comms. Probably at least. And then if they gave him access to the only vacuum computer, he was probably a scientist, actually, if you're thinking about it. Like Turing. He was Japan's Turing, if you think about it deep enough. Anyway, so he'd physically been getting into the building so much that way that he'd been being reported. Do you think something would have gone different? He fucking lives here. He's not going to get arrested for breaking into his house. Just because his house is inside a department store, which is a little bit weird, I'll give you that, but that's the law of the game. You set yourself up for this failure. Got any theories you'd like to propose? I would like you to propose that you read the law that's in the game before you start speaking to me. Yoshito Mizushima. If we looked into his backstory, you might be able to find answers pretty easily. What do you think? Should we dig a little more? Nope. Just let him be. Please leave us be. Don't go looking for us. Nope. Nope. It's understandable. Probably best we do indeed let sleeping dogs lie. It's a cat! It's a cat! Have you not listened to a single word I said this entire conversation? Oh, I want to punch something. I'm going to punch something so hard. Alternatively, you could let the occult kids know about this and they'd have a real field day going after it. Nope. Here they came face to face with a real nope. You know what? Now, let's keep it to ourselves. Yeah. Correct. That is the correct option. Thank you. Not all mysteries in this world need to be solved. Nakano Broadway brings many things together. The spirit world and the world of the living. The normal and the surreal. And now, the physical and the digital. Truly, nothing is impossible in this crazy hole in the wall that we call home. It also has 10 floors. It's an idiom. It's a cat. Look! Investigation of ghost cat building reported. Complete your detective agency. Blah, 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 blah. Looks like it's just you and me up here again. The couches look so empty without Pete around. Better get more clients to keep them warm. Damn, we need another Pete in here. Thanks for everything, saying all of a sudden they say thanks. Gardramon Gold in the farm is at max level. Thanks, Marie. That only took 30 hours. What are you doing in there? Get him on the elliptical. Right, it's time for cup of the day anyway, so we'll save. Happy ending. Save. And I'm gonna have to learn how to do this now. Alt F4. I can't do that with one hand anymore. I used to be able to do an Alt F4 with one hand. What happened? Maybe this button needs to be that button instead. We'll never know. Anyway, oh yeah, thanks for coming to watch the Dejimon segment. YouTube audience isn't invited to the Trackmania segment, so I'll see you later.